Today I want to talk about how to get inquiries removed from your credit report. I know that it seems like such a small thing and it's not the biggest issue, but it's definitely an issue, especially if you have too many. Credit bureaus are going to think that you're hunting around too much for credit, you're desperate for money, and they're not going to want to be so fast to issue you a line of credit or credit card or whatever. So if that's your issue, if you can't seem to get stubborn inquiries off your credit report, stick around for this video. I think this will help you. Okay, so the first thing to do when disputing an inquiry is to file a complaint with the FTC. Yes, the Federal Trade Commission. Go on their website, file a complaint concerning your inquiries, whatever your reason may be. If you went to a car lot and they ran your credit like 50 times and you didn't authorize them to do all of that, then you go ahead and you file a complaint with the FTC. Or if you apply for a credit card and it looks like they ran your credit like 3 or 4 extra times for that, whatever your reason is, you as the consumer, you are entitled to be able to file a complaint with the FTC. So what credit bureaus want to see is that it's fraudulent. If you can file that complaint and get that complaint over to the credit bureaus along with your dispute reason and a list of the inquiries that you're going to dispute and 2 forms of ID, you're good. So with that being said, now Equifax, they're a little more lenient when it comes to inquiries, and they make a better, faster way for you to dispute with your inquiries. So Equifax allows us to fax in our disputes. So when I'm doing a dispute and I'm disputing inquiries, all I do is I'll go to the FTC website, file that complaint, print the complaint out, make plenty of copies for the other credit bureaus as well. And I'm going to make copies of my 2 forms of ID for my client. And I'm also going to pull that credit report and I'm going to make a list of every single inquiry that we'll be disputing on that credit report. If it's like 50 inquiries or 30 or even 30, because I don't want to write out 30, inquiries. So what I'll do is I'll pull that credit report individually and I'll print just the inquiries out, and I'll just write over the inquiries like what this is and what I'm disputing. I'll just kind of mark up that one sheet of paper that have the inquiries listed on it, and for the sake of saving time and not like writing out all of that. So once you've done all that, what you're going to do is you're going to just fax it over to Equifax, and I do have a fax number. They have several fax numbers. If you ever, try to find some, I'm sure you found like 100 different fax numbers, but this is the one that I use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the links and the fax numbers in the description of this video so that you can save you some time and just go straight to the description. Usually within about 7 days-ish, we'll see them fall off the credit report. Doesn't take much of anything, and doesn't take much of anything, no hard work at all, inquiries gone. And the reason why, the key is the FTC complaint. And so with Transunion and Experian, it's a little bit different because you're going to have to mail in your disputes with them. I mean, you can, of course, dispute online, but you know me, I'm always against disputing online. It just really weakens your leverage when you dispute online because there's only so much you can do. You can't do proof. I mean, I'm not even going to get into it. So what you're going to do with disputing with Transunion and Experian your inquiries is the same exact method that I just told you about, except for you're going to do certified mail, of course, and you're going to mail it in. Now, usually your inquiries will fall off around the 3rd week. That's what I've been getting lately. Around week 3, the inquiries will start to fall off. Now, if you get to week 3 and the inquiries have not fallen off the credit report, what I always do, and I do this because I know that I've sent in the FTC complaint along with my dispute, so I know that the credit bureau will have that on file. So I'll call in and I'll tell them why I'm calling. I'm calling because I disputed inquiries, I filed the FTC complaint, I mailed you the FTC complaint, and once they pull that complaint up in the dispute, then usually 90% of the time for me, usually the representative will go ahead and handle that dispute for me over the phone, and then within 3 days you'll see that the increase have fallen off of your credit report. Now this can also work with addresses. If you have like addresses that maybe tie you to collections that you want to get removed, definitely use this strategy for that as well, but that's another video, so I'm not going to get off. But yeah, most definitely this gets the increase off your credit report. Like you can get, you know, all the inquiries that you need to get removed off of credit report in like 30 days. You just have to just use that strategy. I mean, I want to say 100%, but I hate to give guarantees like that. But I mean, this really works for me. I mean, I've been using this forever. I've never switched up my strategy when it comes to disputing inquiries. And that's why, because this works. Next week will be the beginning of me doing a YouTube video of how-tos. We're going to really get down into it. I'm going to be sharing with you different strategies and tactics that I've used along the years that have helped me get things removed off credit reports. So starting next week, I will be doing a video every other day, and they're going to be quick videos. They're not going to be long, just to share some tips and tricks of different strategies that I've used and different things that I've used, just to kind of share and help you out, like if you're doing DIY disputes for yourself, or if you are like a new credit repair agent, you know, and you're, you know, trying to get your feel and learn things. So you can, I want you guys to be able to come to this channel to kind of just get encouragement, get ideas, tips, tricks, stuff that has taken me literally years of trial and error to get. I just want to make it easier, because I definitely had to start the hard way. I had to do lots of digging, and I made a lot of mistakes along the way. And so this is just to share and to be helpful. So definitely here on this channel, my goal is to always give out good and helpful information, not to just get here and talk, because I don't have time for that. So anyway, if this video has helped you in any way, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It helps get the word out. It helps the channel. And so until the next video, bye.